If you have a small shop like me, you have to get creative with storage. So today, I'm building a loft in my metal building to add a ton of extra space. I'm using 2x6s for the main beams and joists, 3/4-inch plywood for the decking, and 2x4s for the vertical posts. The loft will sit against the back wall and tie into the existing storage bin rack on the right. Let's get started. First, I determine the final height of the loft and cut the 2x4s for the post. Each post is made of two 2x4s screwed together. Next, I cut the two main 2x6 beams to length. Here's a closer look of how I built the posts. These brackets are designed for 4x4 posts, so they were a little big for my double 2x4s. I used shims to make them fit perfectly. I picked these up from Amazon. I built all 6 posts the same way, 3 in the front and 3 in the back. Then did a quick dry fit to figure out the exact placement. This is where we're at so far. I still need to add the metal post in the back. To secure the metal bases to the concrete, I use Tapcon concrete anchors. They are pretty easy to install. Just make sure you have a good masonry bit to drill into the concrete. I bought this set from Harbor Freight. Once I was happy with the layout, I marked the base locations with a Sharpie, drilled into the concrete, and secured the metal brackets using Tapcon anchors, and blow the dust out of the holes before inserting the screws. Now that the bases are anchored, let's install the posts. I removed this filing cabinet, which I use as a toolbox to make room for the center post. With 3 posts down, not fully tightened yet, I lifted the heavy 2x6 beams on top. These things are pretty heavy but manageable by yourself. I double checked that every post was plumb, then drove 4 screws into each post to connect it to the beam. I had to add a small metal shim under some of the spots because my cuts weren't perfect. I also secured the back 2x6 beam to the metal building post with long wood to metal screws. This prevents the loft from tipping forward. On an important note, the wood posts are carrying the load. I'm not putting extra weight on the building's metal frame, which isn't designed for it. For the front beam, I used the existing bin rack to support the right side and clamps to hold everything else in place while I worked. Next, I measured the span between the 2 main beams so I could cut all my joists the same length. Before installing the joists, I added some extra 2x4 bracing at the ends and between the posts for extra rigidity. I used L brackets in places where I couldn't screw from behind. Clamps are your best friend when working solo. I temporarily tacked some boards on the bottom to keep everything square and consistent while I worked. Once everything was aligned, I finished anchoring the rest of the posts to the floor, then added all the top bracing. Alright, so this is where we're at. I put a 2x4 here with 4 screws and I attached it to this storage rack here. This is a 2x4 here. And then I attached the 2x6s for the loft to the 2x4 right here with 2 screws. So this is tied into this. And then I use some brackets to attach the 2x4 to the 2x6 because I couldn't get behind it to screw it in. This is not the only anchor point for this. When I put the decking, the plywood is going to overlap this by a little bit. So that's going to provide some more anchoring to this. So this thing is anchored in the back in 3 places. There and then over there. So yeah, right now all I gotta do is put the joist and then the joist hangers, and then I'm gonna put the 2x6s, the 2x6 joist, and then I gotta cut the plywood and we should be done. These are the joist hangers. I bought these from Amazon. These are for 2x6s. Now for the joist. I made a simple jig to speed up the installation of the joist hangers. It still took some time, but it helped. So I gotta finish putting more screws here. I'm gonna put screws into every hole. And I gotta put one more hanger here, one more there. So it's gonna be three joists per compartment. So 3 here, 3 over here, and then it's just gonna be 1 over there, because that's a small area there on the last one. So yeah, just gotta continue putting hangers on the other side. That should be good. To find out the distance between this side and this joist, I used that distance and transferred it here, and that's how I got that distance, so that it's a consistent length. So basically, I measured like this. I hope I don't die. Like that. Looks like 11. So now we're gonna do from here to 11, right there. And I just put a mark right there on the 11. So this edge is gonna end up here, like that. Line it up in the top. Then I'll put a clamp right there. Then I'll put a screw in one of the holes so you could hold it in place. After all the joists were in, I cut and installed the 3/4 inch plywood decking. From the front beam to the back wall is 45 inches, so the sheets laid out nicely. I've cut the plywood to 45 inches. Now it's time to get it up there. See how this flooring overlaps this other structure here? It's going to give it more strength. So I'm going to screw it in, put a bunch of screws here, and of course more here on the joist, and then we should be good. We are done with the loft. So let me take you through a little bit to show you how I did everything. Here it's tied into this existing rack. It uses this kind of like a stud. Then it's tied in over there. The beams are 2x6s. The joists are 2x6s. And I also added some 2x4s in there as well. The studs are 2x4, but sandwiched together. And that's how they're set up. Oh, the joists have joist hangers. I went heavy on the screws. This thing is rock solid. The posts give me tons of options for future upgrades. More shelves, maybe some pegboard, extra lighting underneath. The loft is already blocking some light, so I'll definitely add lights underneath it. If you're working with a small shop or a metal building, a loft is one of the best ways to add usable storage without losing floor space. This thing is super strong. To test it, I did like 100 pull-ups on it. The loft didn't budge at all. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of the rest of the pull-ups, but trust me, I did 100. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments.